How many of you have seen this video before?
Super Mario RPG, Sonic the Hedgehog, Donkey Kong 3, Adventures of Lolo 1 and 2, King's Knight, Dig Dug, Juman Fu, Harvest Moon. Did you write this song?
This is Update Day, and it's one of my favorite things in all of existence. It's a basic sketch revolving around two guys making a song based on the titles of Wii Shop games. Because, as we all know,
because everybody knows about the Wii Shopping channel,
Yeah.
and everybody loves to shop on it every Wednesday.
despite its simple, albeit strange concept, this video might actually be one of the best comedy sketches ever made. Everything about it flows perfectly, from his song to his friend's increased level of frustration. The way the camera pans to different Wii Shop titles and then back to them as the song goes makes it feel so seamless. I especially love this moment where he moves his cursor to reveal,
I get it, you memorized the song.
Zero X and Donkey Kong Jr. Math.
I also like how they clearly didn't have any ending in mind, so he just does this.
Wow!
It's an incredibly well-made sketch, despite how clearly amateur the production is. I think about this stupid little song almost every day of my life now. Every Wednesday that happens until the heat death of the universe, I will think of as Update Day. And I think other people appreciate it too, as this video almost has 1 million views. But have you ever wondered what this video actually is? Like, who are these guys anyways? Well, this is Matt Johnson, and this is Jay McCarroll, and this one video is just a small part of a much bigger series known as Nirvana the Band The Show is one of the most insane and thoroughly enjoyable series out there right now, and I barely ever see people talk about it outside of Update Day, and that's not okay. Created and spearheaded by both the real-life Matt and Jay, the basic concept of the show revolves around Matt and Jay, a musical group? I don't really know what you'd classify this as.
I've been guarding this bridge for 5 minutes. I saw it and I decided I wanted to guard.
This is ridiculous. Why would anybody guard a bridge for It's stupid.
Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. Everybody needs a bosom. There's no gays.
So yeah, these two make up the entity known as Nirvana the Band. Their main goal in life is to get a show at the Rivoli, a restaurant in Toronto that often hosts live performances. Unfortunately, our dynamic duo are psychopaths, so their attempts to book a show are always completely unhinged. Some examples include breaking into the home of the Rivoli's owner, getting a wish from a terminally ill child, and hacking.
Via hacking, you can make his...
Now these scenarios would already make for some hilarious hijinks and tomfoolery, but Matt Johnson employs a special style to accomplish most of his scenes. The show is often filmed in public, with Matt and Jay going about their given plotline in front of random strangers in Toronto. This leads to pretty normal interactions.
Excuse me. Hi. So we're trying to 3D print a gun.
You can't print anything like that.
What do you mean?
Print a replica gun or any weapon.
Oh no, it's not a real. I wanted to tell you, but you were so proud of me, and that made me feel so good. Uh-huh.
This is funny, man. This is supposed to be funny.
Freaking hot drink.
I've never had a drink before. Do you think?
I know you would.
It's not a joke. No, I'm seriously not kidding.
Pound it then.
What do I just drink?
Just open your mouth and pour it. Don't. There you go. Good job.
Wow. Whoa.
Now say, yeehaw!
Yeehaw. Okay, I'll catch up with you later. I'm gonna hit a few parties.
So which one are you going for?
If you're a fan of the works of Eric Andre or Nathan Fielder, then you sort of have an idea of what the show's like. Basically, just the idea that using real people's reactions is often more effective than any scripted scene. And I don't think there's a better way to start talking about this series than to just jump into an episode. But before we do, it's important to establish something. The web series, which first began in 2006, and the television series, which first aired on Viceland Canada in 2007. The core ideas behind the show are basically the same. The TV series includes a bunch of homages to the original too, so I'd recommend watching both after this video. Although I'll say this, the web series is a tad edgier and cruder with its language overall. Just a fair warning before going into this. Okay, so this was originally the part of the video where I wanted to show you episode 6 of the web series, but I cannot do that. It seems like this episode, or maybe just the web series in particular, gets copyright strike to hell, and I'm genuinely not even sure why. Like, this show, this is a web series. This has been on the internet for years. It's never, as far as I'm aware, it's never really been sold for profit. I don't know who even owns this, that they're making it, like, that they're striking it. So I don't know. If you want to see that part of the video and see this whole video uncensored, I'm going to leave a link to it down below in my Patreon. It's going to be free. Don't have to pay for it. Just click the link and watch. I'd recommend watching that version. Yeah, sorry. Thanks. But maybe I haven't convinced you enough. Well, in that case, let's go over another one of my personal favorites. This time from the TV series. We'll be looking at Season 2, Episode 2, The Boost. This one starts with a sick Jay watching one of those concerned children's advertisers, which were these pretty scary and surreal Canadian PSAs.
I don't know. Well, I never really thought about it.
Think hard. The choice is yours.
What do you think? No, just jerks out with the time.
Definitely imagine a lot of these would leave permanent mental scarring on a lot of kids, but maybe that was kind of the idea. Anyways, he sees this and Jay swears off all drugs forever. So Matt, being the kind soul that he is, sets up the N64 for him to have his video game day.
Oh.
Jesus!
What are you doing? Are they fried?
You fried the RCAs. I was the one who said take some medicine and you could have given me better instructions.
They're color coordinated.
You were saying...
I'm sick.
After destroying the RCA cables, Matt has to run over to a local game store called A&C Games to get new ones. I was very happy to learn that this place is actually still up and running. Before he ventures off into the real world, Jay makes an extremely important request of him.
Okay, I'll go to A&C Games and get new RCA cables for you.
Get me some candy or something.
Get some what?
Candy.
You're pushing it, man. You're really pushing
Go!
it.
On the way there, Matt buys Jay some cold medicine and hides them in a box of candy. I love that the guy working there just goes along with it, especially when Matt's only description of Jay is that he's anti-drug. After that, he ends up at AMC Games where he sees this.
Thank you so much. Goldeneye speedrun tournament. The prize is a show. Winner will invite to appear on the Rivoli show. Is that real? You winner
Yeah,
get...
I don't know exactly what they are doing. We just host them. We just like have the space for it, and then they are running it back.
What's a speedrun? What is a speedrun?
Doing something as fast as humanly possible. Sometimes using glitches and hacks in order to get to the end.
Matt returns to tell Jay the good news, but unfortunately, Jay is just too sick to play. So Matt executes his plan and gives Jay his candy.
Fine. It doesn't matter. Look at me. I'm totally sick and useless. Can't play tournament. Doesn't matter how good I am. Sick. What's that?
Oh, some candies I got for you.
It's not a trick?
No.
What flavor is it?
That's good and plenty.
The fucking sound that it makes when he bites down on it. Also love the intro for this episode they made featuring these stunning models of Matt and Jay. Seems like they actually went through the effort of modding them into the game. It's an incredible touch that just shows how far the show is willing to go just to be accurate. After that, Jay starts training for the tournament. I love that you can see him using a little claw grip. Kinda curious if this is just how Jay plays Goldeneye in real life.
CAs, mission, files. Okay, first start on stage 1. Damn. Oh, you're already there. Damn. Got the Nintendo power.
I'm going.
Okay, so the goal is beat the entire game as fast as possible.
Yes, I understand.
All right, and I'll help you out. So first of all, you want to run down this sort of narrow passageway, and it looks like there's a green truck.
Unfortunately, his drugs start kicking in, which makes him fall asleep.
Or a, a wrench in the works. Bird, what are you doing? Okay, shoot the lock, man. Shoot the lock!
You know what? Let's just take a quick 5 minute.
Take a break?
Rest the eyes.
We just started! What the hell is wrong with you?
It's a drug, you know. Make them drowsy.
How many of those candies do you have, Bird? How many have you eaten?
Yeah, I don't know. Almost the whole box.
So Matt does the obvious solution here.
Okay. Remember this morning when you said you didn't want to take drugs?
I'm never gonna do drugs.
Right.
If I ever did drugs, I would never be able to forgive myself. If somebody else was involved, I'd never forgive them either.
Okay. How you doing? We're gonna buy some speed. Speed? You got speed? Selling speed?
I feel so bad for this guy, but at the same time, oh my god, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. I cannot get over just how straight Matt plays this whole thing.
We're having church, we're having dinner.
No, I'm in the middle of something. I'm trying to find some speed from somebody.
You know, I used to be homeless and addicted in the streets of Toronto.
Right.
I used to be addicted to methamphetamine. God set me free and delivered me of it. I haven't done that stuff in 4 years.
Eventually, he does actually find someone willing to sell him speed, and I genuinely do not know if this is a real person or not. I have to assume not, but if she is, it would honestly be the least surprising thing about this show.
I'm looking for some speed.
Yeah, let's get on there and I'll talk to you about it.
You have some?
Yeah. Just follow me.
Yeah, you got it.
No, don't say anything. Don't tell these men anything, okay? I'll get you your speed. Okay?
Sure.
So they make it in time for the tournament, which is a GDQ-sponsored event in Universe. This event in particular is being hosted by Our White Goose, a fairly infamous member of the Goldeneye speedrunning community. Okay, so this is a bit of an addendum I need to make here. I was pretty mean to Our White Goose in my original script and like my recording. I said some pretty nasty stuff to him because I had assumed that these DMs represented current beliefs. Looking into it more, which is definitely something I should have done ahead of time, it does seem like Our White Goose has rejected a lot of what he said on this Discord server. And, you know, I applaud him for that. You know, I've unfortunately seen too many people just straight up double down from saying shit like this. So yeah, I need to apologize. I do think people can get better. I do think they can change. I fucked up. Might be. Sorry, Goose.
Hey, is this sign up for the Goldeneye tournament?
Yeah.
Right there. Just go around there.
Everybody back there ready for some Goldeneye?
All right, guys, so hey, it's Our White Goose here. I'm here to pilot you all watching on the stream through this amazing race we have here at ANC Games today.
Hey, are we late?
Anyways, Jay's doing pretty well in the tournament with this new speed buff.
But we're right out of the gate, and it looks like the bird is in the lead. Got off to a good start here on the dam.
Ooh.
It looks like the others in the race are a little bit far behind, having trouble with the gates. But Goldeneye and the bird seem to have a really good grasp of how to play dam. So we'll see if that follows.
Man, who's saying drugs are bad? What were they saying? What was that Fresh Prince episode about? Trying to say that it's not good. Carlton? Look at him! Look at him go! Yes, Bird!
You want to cut through the guard.
Unfortunately, drugs are indeed bad, and Jay starts feeling some mild side effects which hurt his performance.
Got it, man.
That guy over there is beating you. He's like a fool.
Doesn't matter. I'm the fastest motherfucker in the world right now. Just watch this.
A little bit. Luckily, Matt has a brilliant idea to cut the RCA cables.
Okay, we need a new plan.
It's a day of miracles. I woke up sick, and then I got healthy.
Yeah, I'm trying
Then you burn the RCA cables, then you got new RCA cables, and you found out about the tournament. Now we're gonna win the tournament. And we're gonna have a show, and then you and I are gonna have a nice, happy life together.
Did you say we're gonna have a happy life together?
I'm just excited.
I'll be right back. I have an idea.
Unfortunately, Matt's brain don't work so good. so he doesn't know which cable to cut, until he remembers the wise, sage-like teachings of Jay.
Scissors are red.
Hey, listen to me. How about you listen to me tell you how to do it?
10 seconds away now from ending this.
Hold up the yellow one. That's your video.
5, 4, 3, 2.
It looks like we lost his feet. We lost Goldeneye's feet.
Cinema. So Jay ends up winning the tournament, and our local our White Goose has to break the bad news to the boys. Turns out, Matt Johnson can't fucking read, as the actual prize for winning was a spot in his podcast, Rival 1.
Thank you so much.
I'm really looking forward to having you guys come on my show.
Hey, okay, what do you mean? What do you mean on your show?
That was first place.
Are you a musician?
No, so you guys get to be on my podcast. That was part of first place.
Okay, I'm completely confused. Your podcast.
I have a podcast called Rival 1. It's about Goldeneye and speedruns. I mean, you don't have to be on if you guys don't want to, but you're certainly invited.
So you spell it rival, the number one numeral.
Yeah.
And it was a reading error on my part. The one.
Okay. Congratulations, guys.
Yes, thank you.
Aw, man, how are we gonna break the news to Jay?
Hey, Jay. Jay?
Oh.
Jay?
Oh, no.
Hey, what are you doing? Word. Jay? Oh, fuck.
From Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Nah, he's fine, actually. After all, gamers don't die. They respawn. Eventually, Matt comes clean to Jay, and the episode, of course, has to end with a Fresh Prince homage. What, you thought Matt just randomly made a Fresh Prince reference? You thought I showed that clip because it was funny? How have you not caught on that everything that happens in these episodes is important, and they can and will come back in ways you don't expect? And that's basically everything I have to say about Nirvana the band, the show. Well, that's definitely a lie, actually. I have a lot more I could say, but I really want this video to inspire you, the beautiful little viewer, to watch the show for yourself. You can watch both the web and TV series via the Internet Archive. I'll leave a link to the description down below for both. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, this series has never received any sort of official release anywhere. And as far as I could find, no place is currently streaming the series either. Part of this is likely due to what happened behind the scenes. You see, there was originally a third season planned. It was even partially filmed with one of the only surviving clips I could find featuring Eric Andre.
All right, let's do this. Pay attention. How do we get a show at the Rivoli? I got some ideas. First off, swastikas, okay?
Again, we tried.
Controversy gets people talking. It's not about the Jews, okay? Not everything's about the Jews, Jay.
I know.
Are you white?
I think so.
Then you know what I'm talking about, homeboy.
But Viceland Canada's TV division actually got shut down because they were apparently embezzling money. That's according to Matt Johnson himself, by the way. I don't know anything about what happened here. Supposedly, there are other scenes of it that have leaked, but the Eric Andre clip is the only one I could find. The cancellation of Season 3 actually led to the creation of Matt Johnson's film Blackberry, which just so happened to be one of Barack Obama's favorite movies of last year. The overwhelming success of Blackberry is now currently being used to help create Nirvana the band, the movie, and I'm super excited for this. Even if we never get the original Season 3, I think a full-length feature film will be more than enough to fill that void. If you've liked what you've seen so far, then I'd highly recommend checking out Matt Johnson's other work. They definitely all share a sort of similar style, and you'll often find references to them in Nirvana the band. For example, Season 1, Episode 5 features this school that the boys infiltrate to film a movie called Operation Avalanche. Operation Avalanche is the name of another one of Matt Johnson's films, and this school is featured prominently in the film The Dirties. There's also Matt and Bert Break Loose, an animated series which is basically just Nirvana the band, the show for kids. The boys also made a surprise appearance at last year's 64X Expo. Believe it or not, Mega 64 actually had a huge impact on Nirvana the band. Shocking, I know. The future looks pretty bright for Matt and Jay, and I'm fully here for whatever they have planned. Thanks for watching, and before I go, I've decided to compile some of my personal favorite jokes and other people's favorite jokes with no context for you freaks to enjoy.
After he had Evan frozen and completely at his will, he took out his penis and started doing some penis stuff.
Penis stuff. Sneaking around gets you nowhere. What if you have to sneak for a friend? You idiot! You're a sneaking bitch! Please, I'm sorry. You. Sneaking around is never gonna pay off, you fat.
Because I was watching Batman, the original Tim Burton, and I said, this is how we're gonna do it, like Joker do. And I'm gonna throw money out because all those Asian families go so crazy for cash.
Between me and you, or between you and my brother?
Filming everything, huh? You can just change right here, right? Some of the camera stuff. Simple rule. Nobody in and nobody out. Who's by here? Who came by here? Here's another rule. Footage I don't like goes. Right? Me dropping the shit, all that stuff. Full access to everything, right? It's what you like. Okay? Camera right up my ass, eh?
Hot milk!
What? What?
We got milk.
Nobody's reading Now magazine.
Yeah. I love print media.
You love print media?
I like print media.
You like print media?
I like print media.
But Now magazine is basically a feminist weekly.
I'm a feminist.
Oh, me too, absolutely.
That's what, yeah, it's what you say to kind of avoid being like.
That's what you say.
I guess you can say I like Nirvana the band. Nirvana.
Yeah, okay,
No.
O.J. Simpson driving all around town in a white Ford Bronco, throwing our flyers out the street, and he's like, oh, God, I can't go to jail. I've got to spread the word about Nirvana the band. Everybody's like, Juice, go, Juice, go. What's Juice doing?
I don't want to do that.
We know he always wears a scarf, right?
Looks like he likes scarves.
He's just got a red scarf in every photo.
You know somebody's racist when they call a black guy a black feller.
Fuck. Move fast. What do we got to do? Oh, shit.
What are they, bored?
Yeah, you know what they are? These are just your classic drunks on a roof watching us. See, they...
Matt, I think he's catching us.
Oh, fuck. Fresh Prince it? This? No.
It worked.
I knew it. Will Smith had to resort to some of the Will Smith stuff.
What'd he say?
Matt's in Cuba.
Actually?
No, he's down the street playing Scrabble by himself. Guaranteed.
Do you guys know Mr. Plews, that gym teacher?
No.
Well, he asked me to come play Secret of Mana with him in the tech class. I think I'm gonna do it. Sounds pretty fun. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, hey, Mr. Bird, take those pants off. What? What does that have to do with Secret of Mana? I'm gonna count to 3 and I'm gonna come over there and rip those pants off your body and see your bare ass.
Matt, what is the plot of this movie again? Oh, don't go in there. Well, Mr. Plews isn't who he says he is.
This fallout.
How much of an idiot are you? Moron. I'm sorry. Ugly little f. Look at him sneaking away. He snuck up his own. Let's get out of here.
Go and have it. This is sung by a monster. This is sung by the monster that Nicky. This is sung by Nicky. This is Nicky. This is Nicky. This is the song of Nicky. Ready? Watch. Nicky 9 goes up and down the Scarborough Bluffs. They call me Nicky 9 doors. I'm the guy who does that stuff. Why, look! It's empty. And you've been Nicky 9 doors up and down the Scarborough Bluffs. My name is Nicky 9 doors. I'm the guy who does that
Bye.